We are, of course, tracking Hurricane Lee as the major storm continues moving toward the U.S. Even though it is not expected to hit land, it is a reminder of going through the checklist of things that we may need during hurricane season, just in case, including a plan if the power goes out. As you may have experienced firsthand from Idalia or maybe other hurricanes that have affected northeast Florida and southeast Georgia, storms mean power outages. Consumer Reports says it's great to have a portable generator. There's just some prep work to be done to be sure it works when you need it.
Generators can go months or even years without being used. But keep in mind, the fuel in them can go bad over time. That can clog the engine's carburetor or fuel lines, and it may not start when you actually need it.
Consumer Reports' Paul Hope generated some easy DIY generator tips. To prevent those clogged fuel lines, keep the generator's fuel tank empty and have at least 10 gallons of fresh gasoline on hand.
Always add a fuel stabilizer to your stored gas to help it last as long as possible.
Store your generator in a clean, dry, and ventilated spot that's not attached to the house. This will prevent odors and toxic fumes from entering your home.
Storing a generator in your home or too close to it is dangerous because not only can vapors escape from gasoline, but gasoline is flammable and that could start a fire.
And if you're willing to invest a little money, Consumer Reports says the safest and easiest way to use your portable generator is with something called a transfer switch that an electrician installs alongside your main circuit breaker.
A transfer switch lets you power whole circuits on your home's panel without running individual extension cords to each appliance. They also let you power things that may not have a plug, like a furnace or a water heater.
In fact, Paul installed something similar called an interlock device in his own house and says it makes facing a power outage a little less stressful. Now remember, safety, safety, safety with your generator. Never run it in an enclosed space, as I mentioned. Always run it at least 20 feet from your home and always direct exhaust away from your home. And be sure also to ask the store where you bought your generator about the best gas to use in it. You know, Bruce, my husband, always says that he insists upon using non-ethanol gas since he's found it can gum up the carburetor if it sits too long. So a little advice from my husband as well. And if you're thinking about buying a portable generator, we have a direct link to Consumer Reports' list of recommended generators for different budgets.
Yeah, you've really got to be careful when you use them. There's so many things that you shouldn't do. Otherwise, you could cause a myriad of problems and, you know, literally endanger people's lives. So you go to news4jax.com/Consumer Reports, look inside the story. You'll find all the things you need to do to keep people safe and, you know, keep yourself comfortable in the event of a storm.